Previously on ApprenticeEh.
Merry New Year! It's Christmas!
Home is where the frog is.
It's all different.
So we made that for his service and I put it on my YouTube channel.
This is your 5th year with us at ApprenticeEh.
Wow.
5th year of ApprenticeEh.
You know the worst thing about Canadian winter is that it gets so freaking dry. Okay, so this is the thing that I have left over from Holland. I lived there till I was 12 and everything is always wet. There's a lot of water and a lot of rain, and winter is cold and wet and summer is hot and wet. There is no like dry air most of the time. When I come here, my body is still not used to the dry, cold winter. So I have this thing that I set up beside my bed. It's like this tiny little mini humidifier. It's super cute. You just fill a water bottle and then shove it in there. It's empty right now, but then it turns it into cold steam, I guess. It's like a tiny little humidifier steam room thing. The problem is that it lights up and I sleep right here. So then I pointed away, which was a mistake. So now it's all wet. That was dumb. I'm dumb. Because it was like, it comes out of here, so it was just hitting the wall and then going down, I think. Like, you need to let it go up into the air. That's fun to wake up to. I had a panic attack. I was like, did we flood? When did the flooding happen? And it never comes here. It's always like in that room. So, yeah. Gonna clean that up now. There, I filled it up so you can see what it looks like and so I can keep actually doing what's supposed to do. Pointed not at the wall. It makes cool steam effects and hopefully it'll go into the air and not right there. Currently editing. We're basically tag teaming yesterday's vlog because there's so much footage of everybody running around with all their cameras and like stuff happening at the same time, so we had to like overlay and everything. And it's 60p, so is that right? No.
Yes.
Yeah, 60p? It's a P? No. Frames. It's 60 frames. Not 60p. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's 60 frames per second, so it's like, it's very different. The timeline is all weird looking. There's like, these numbers are gigantic numbers and many little tick marks everywhere. My timeline right now is 50 minutes long.
Woo. Did you say 50?
50.
Oh.
There are spaces. Like the way that I lay it out is that I put spaces in between sections of the vlog. So like the stuff that happened quote unquote in the morning, so during the daylight, is like farther up the timeline, and then there's like a big space in between that and like the stuff that happened at midnight. So it's not 50 minutes, but I don't have the whole timeline. Because I only have the stuff that happens after all of the 4 cameras filming at the same time outside. That's in a different timeline because somebody else is working on that right now. So there's a lot of stuff going on. Sam is like running around doing audio-y thingies.
That's right, we got a special audio treat for you.
Yeah.
You'll already know.
They would already know by now. Because
So.
you've already seen it by now. But Sam was doing that. So that's cool.
Yesterday I played around and I put every single vlog thumbnail over the past 4 years in a timeline
It's terrifying.
at 60 frames a second and put each thumbnail at 1 frame.
Yeah.
So when you click play, you see 60 thumbnails a second. It takes up 41 seconds of time. At 2 frames, it's double.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna play it. Seizure warning. It's
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
intense,
it's
but
a
pretty
little
cool.
crazy.
All right, let's see this here. Yep.
I like how one of them was just Star Wars.
Yeah. Yeah, and they all kind of blend together.
So weird. But at the same, they blend together, but then you can also still like see faces and
Yeah, you
stuff.
could still
Like,
make it out.
Blend.
I hope this works because this is at 60 frames and this is at 60 frames, so it should be able to pick up every frame, right?
Yeah,
Logically
you should be
speaking?
able to go through like frame by frame and look at all the frames.
Oh man. But it's cool that it's in order.
That's so weird.
Yeah. And then, oh, there was Seth Rogen. He was in there. I saw him. And there's Buffer, and then after, and then we're done.
Oh, the end.
The end.
Oh, that's so weird.
It's so weird. It's dinner time. And the other while ago, when we were shopping, when I don't remember where we got it. The other while ago, we bought this pork roast. And I thought of a neat way to cook it. I have some oil heated up here. I'm going to, what's it called when you braise it? You char the outside.
I have no idea.
You basically cook the outside. That kind of helps lock in the moisture. Then I made this neat little rub. Sage, cardamom, garlic, something else. Man, I don't even remember the different spices I put in. I'm gonna have to look it up. Coriander, basil, marjoram. That's the other one.
Marjoram?
Yeah.
Marjoram?
Marjoram? Majoram. Majoram.
Not major.
Marjoram?
There's an R there.
Whatever.
Uh-huh.
And I think those taste very, very good together. I remember what it's called. Searing. Searing. So I seared all the edges, and then I put on the rub. And it looks mighty, mighty tasty already. But I still recommend cooking it first.
We're fiddling with music.
It's not a frame rate thing.
Because this is set
Click
to
both of them.
7.
And then go to info on the left.
3PO's chilling,
912.
hanging out on the beanbag, which I just brought
Mine's longer
downstairs.
than
And that is the vlog project
Ignore the
right
second
now.
Okay.
It needs to be
It's
full
complicated,
loudness,
and this
where
is
the
actually
first
like a
dot
different
is.
thing going on.
So,
It's
and I figured you would probably make it
actually
different
looks like
every
that,
time.
but then we made it.
So if you
Oh.
go,
It's a little easier to work with,
yeah,
and then
because
dragged
you
it
walk
in
a
here.
different. So now she has extra music room to fade that in however she needs to.
Right.
We're gonna fade
You don't
things,
need to fade
guys.
the outro. It,
No?
it fades
Fades
perfectly.
itself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's welcome to do whatever she wants with that. Because some now we can end with a lot of space and ramp it up. Some it might be really quick.
Right.
Oh, our beautiful bed. It's all ready to go. It's got the best blanket on it. It's super nice and comfy.
Nope.
Oh, it's wonderful.
It's not.
It's wonderful.
It doesn't even match the room.
I don't care if it matches the room. How does it not match the room? Look, it's the brown and black. Look at the brown and black walls. And the brown and black. I mean, that's just brown, but like, look at the brown. Look at those match colors.
I don't know, man.
And that
It's a
match
stretch.
color. You're a stretch. How does this monstrosity match the room?
Because look at the rug and the red.
The,
the red of
dark red.
The red of the bed sheets.
Which, by the way, you hate.
Sorry.
We have brown ones and this one. And Corrado always complains when I put that one on. He's like, oh, what if we just
See, the brown one
the
matches
brown
the room.
one and matches the room. It's like, yeah, but you can't just permanently sleep on the brown
we just get
sheets. You gotta
multiple-
change them.
Multiple ones that aren't red.
You're so depressing. You just said that the rug is red.
Well,
You're like, oh, look at the rug and the sheets.
then we need to get a darker red.
Oh, okay.
Like a nice mahogany.
A mahogany.
Or like a cranberry.
Whatever that is.
This is cranberry.
Okay.
Like this color right here.
Okay, so we'll just take a bunch of these
Yep.
and turn it into a duvet
Bunch
cover.
of RW and Co sweaters.
Yeah, that totally makes sense, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, we need to go to bed because I got to get up early in the morning
Okay.
because we're going to watch all 3 Lord of the Rings because I haven't seen the 3rd one yet.
You're gonna watch all 3 of them because you haven't seen the so you can
there's a-
sleep through the first
I
one, so you
could,
don't have
but
to wake up
There's a bunch of
early.
people coming over and we're all going to watch Lord of the Rings together. Extended edition, all 3. It's going to take all day. Yeah. And of course, I went back on like the keto diet.
Yep.
And tomorrow we're just going to be snack foods all day, so I'm just going to
Good.
hate my life. But
Good. Good for you. That's what you get.
I know.
That's what you get for trying to be healthy. Good for you.
I'll go to bed.
I hope you succeed tomorrow.
Oh yeah? You actually hope it succeed instead of fail like normal?
What is that supposed to
Wow,
mean?
it's a real nice trend.
Wow.
I like how I turned your compliment
Rude.
right around into an insult.
You're
That's
rude.
a skill.
You're a terrible person.
I'm going to bed.
What you doing?
I'm making coffee.
At 1:40 in the morning?
Yep.
But it's so early.
Well, sometimes you gotta. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Well, I'm gonna go to bed. Because I'm gonna wake up, and then I'm gonna watch all the Lord of the Rings movies back to back.
Well,
Extended edition.
I'm really excited for you.
You hear that? Rihanna's excited for me. That's nice. I'm excited for 3PO. Is he coming to bed? 3PO? You're the best dog. You're the best dog. Look at that tail. You are moving.
Finally.
You ready for bed? We were up editing. I'm sorry, my friends. I love you. 3PO! That's the wrong way.
I know,
He wants to see what you're doing.
Hello.
Let's go to bed, K9. I like his tail a lot. He has a little white spot on the end of his tail. I like it.
I feel like he didn't have that when we first started.
No, he keeps changing. 3PO,
Stop
let's go to bed. Come on. What a good dog. Yeah, and he goes right in his bed there. He's like, why are you still standing? 3PO asks before coming on anything, so if he like wants to come on the bed, he will wait and stare at me. or not. And if I don't invite him into my bed, he'll sleep there. But then if I do, 3PO, come here. Come here. He's not sure. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. What are you smelling? My bedroom probably smells because I'm gross. Good night. Oh.
Home is where the bar is.